Taking loans and repaying your loans and EMI are two sides of the same coin. The protagonist of the movie, right at the end of the movie, tells the villain, when you take the loan, you should have fear. When you repay the loan, you should be proud. At the same time, our hero also has some childhood lessons from his father. His father used to tell, great and courageous is the person who doesn't take loans. And even greater and more courageous is the person who has the capacity of reclaiming his loans, of recovering the loans from the people to whom he has given the loans. When our hero was a child, his parents commit suicide and leave a suicide note on the table with a 1 rupee coin. That is all what they left for the poor child. They had committed the suicide because they couldn't repay the loans, and there was a severe pressure on them to repay the loans from the bank authorities and recovery agents. When his house is being auctioned by the government, the little boy asks one of the old person who saves him, what do they mean by Sarkaru Vaari Paata? Hi friends, you are watching Movie Reviews with Raghuram and I am reviewing Mahesh Babu's Sarkaru Vaari Paata. So continuing the story from there, so the parents suicide because they are not able to repay their loans, and this small boy grows up to become an youngster, and the story moves ahead in the timeline for a few years. And now the little boy has grown up to become Mahesh Babu, and he is a finance agent and he has a loan agency in America. He gives loans to all sorts of people, but he is very strict in reclaiming the loans and also to recover his loans. He is ruthless in recovering his loans. He has a funda in his life. You can take away my love, you can take away my friends, you can't take away my money. And Mahesh Babu also has a tattoo of 1 rupee coin engraved on his neck. Remember that 1 rupee coin which his father had left on the table. So Mahesh Babu knows the value of the money. Well, all this happens, certain events develop wherein our Mahesh Babu had to come from America to Vizag to recover the loans from a very influential, cruel and corrupt politician. What happens when our hero and villain's paths cross forms the rest of the story of Sarkaru Vaari Paata. So Sarkaru Vaari Paata is a typical potboiler. It is a typical Mahesh Babu entertainer, and it has all the elements of a Mahesh Babu entertainer. And Mahesh Babu is also amongst his comfortable acting elements. He looks stylish, he looks graceful, and he looks ageless. Mahesh Babu is ageless. Director Parasuram has given him a young and smart avatar, and as I already said, Mahesh Babu looks younger and smarter with every movie of his. So Mahesh Babu's presentation is superb. The movie is a fan service, and the movie has been made for Mahesh Babu's fans, and Mahesh Babu's fans will visual dance and do everything in the theaters and enjoy right from the point of his entry to the climax, in the action sequences and the dances and the drama, everywhere they're going to love his character. Even if you're not a Mahesh Babu fan, you're going to love him, because this movie is totally out and out Mahesh Babu's movie, and in every frame Mahesh Babu has excelled. We know such a good actor Mahesh Babu is. So his humor timing and comedy timing in the first half, especially his chemistry with Vennela Kishore, the humor is really good and you'll enjoy and have fun in the first half. And there is a second chemistry of Mahesh Babu with the Keerthy Suresh, and Keerthy Suresh is looking beautiful and gorgeous, and Mahesh Babu's chemistry with Keerthy Suresh, the romantic moments and also the fun-filled moments will keep you entertained and engaged in the first half. If you're not expecting too much, the first half is a fun ride. You're going to enjoy every moment of Sarkaru Vaari Paata, Mahesh Babu Vennela Kishore combination, Mahesh Babu Keerthy Suresh combination, and a little story of Mahesh Babu's flashback about his parents and the loan and everything. So while this happens, the story for the future is being developed. You get to see a seashore beach fight sequence, ultimately choreographed, slow motion action mixed with fast-paced action. That action sequence is one of the pick of the movies. So the first half of the movie goes just like that, and the second half of the movie is lengthier than the first half, and the second half is motive driven and message driven. The movie Sarkaru Vaari Paata raises its voice through Mahesh Babu about the disparity and also the stepmother treatment shown by the government agencies and also the banks, the recovery agents and the concerned authorities in reclaiming and recovering the EMIs and also the loans from different strata of people. So the movie raises its voice and tells that please don't be biased in recovering the loans and EMIs from different stratas of people. Let there be a balance and there be common rules and regulations to extract or to recover the loans and EMIs, be it a poor person, a middle class person, or a highly influential politician, or a person of significance, or a person of authority, or the rich, noble, and famous person, anybody, whoever it is there, let there be no bias in recovering the EMIs and loans. So that is the message which the movie wants to give. So while giving the message, the second half of the movie has lengthy dialogues, monologues by Mahesh Babu, three lengthy dialogues or monologues by Mahesh Babu. These things look a little bit preachy. Apart from these monologues, Mahesh Babu gets those fantastic one-liners and punch dialogues. And the way Mahesh Babu gets that humor and also sarcasm in his punch dialogues is worth watching for. It is not new for him. There is a Kalavati dance number or a song number sung by Sid Sriram beautifully in his beautiful vocals, and that song has been picturized beautifully. The dance choreography is superb, which involves Mahesh Babu and Keerthy Suresh. Penny and Mama Mahesha are also good dance numbers wherein you can tap your foot. But the song which comes in the backdrop, Sarkaru, Vaari, Paata, so that gives you goosebumps. And the music, I just love the music of theme music of Sarkaru, Vaari, Paata. Harika Narayan, fantastic vocals for Sarkaru, Vaari, Paata. As I said, the supporting cast ensemble of the movie is also good. Keerthy Suresh has come good in her romantic role, especially in the first half. Suddenly she disappears and comes towards the end in the second half for half an hour or 45 minutes. Vanilla Kishore is superb in his comedy timing. Subaraju has been wasted and unnecessary fun has been included in the second half of the movie, where the movie should have been a little more serious. Samitra Kenny plays the villain's role in the movie, and he has also come good. So majorly, as I said, the first half is an out and out entertainer with a lot of romance and humor moments, and the second half is message driven. It shows the faulty loopholes in the Indian banking system and how the government and the banking authorities treat the different strata of people in a different way and raises its voice against it. And the movie, of course, has all elements of a Mahesh Babu entertainer. Some scenes are definitely unbelievable, and what exactly Mahesh Babu does and why he does in the second half of the movie looks a little bit unbelievable. But yes, you need to watch this movie as an entertainment drama. The movie Sarkaru, Vaari, Paata has been directed by Parasuram. He is also the writer of the story. For me, the movie was okay in bits and parcels. Seeing Mahesh Babu on the big screen, I was anticipating some greater version of this movie, like something different, something special will be in the offering. And in that particular perspective, it was a disappointment, I should tell. Mahesh Babu himself has done tons of such movies, and this is yet another addition to a typical Mahesh Babu entertainer. Nothing special. And having said that, I should appreciate Mahesh Babu for carrying the movie on his shoulders, for his swag, for his style, for his charismatic presence, his aura he creates in the movie. The magical presence of Mahesh Babu in most of the frames makes the movie watchable. In spite of the movie being predictable, not so special, it keeps you engaged in most of the frames just because there is Mahesh Babu in the movie. On my scoreboard, I'll go with 6.5 out of 10 for Sarkaru, Vaari, Paata. I'll not be surprised if Sarkaru, Vaari, Paata makes some business in the theatres, because the people are pulled to the theatres because of Mahesh Babu. Thanks for watching my video. If you all loved my video, kindly like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll catch up with you all in my next video with yet another movie review. Until then, do take care. Goodbye. Namaste.